I think I think that we're back. I believe so. Golly, how annoying is that? Son of a. That's frustrating. That's frustrating right there, guys. Frustrating, not frustrating. Frustrating. Underwater sound. God dang it. Uh, okay. Oh no, it's my day. Today is my day. I think. Okay, here we go. I did. I combed my hair and everything. That's right. That's exactly right. I combed my hair, and it's who knows. I did. I jinxed it. I should have. I should have not combed my hair. Combing your hair is bad luck, apparently. Okay. All right. I think. Let me just fix this really fast, and then we can get into the crux of the conversation. I don't know. All right, I'm not gonna let it kill my vibe. I promise. I can't. Really? Do I sound bad again? Son of a bitch. The sound is good. Okay, I can't tell. That coffee is ice cold. I'm back. He's back. I'm sort of back. Killed all momentum though. But you know what? I swear to God, like I felt so bad because I was going to give you guys a great stream. You guys made a concerted effort to get to. I mean, I got to the goal, and I was like, dude, they're going to think that I was just like, don't care and left. I feel bad about that. I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. But I lost momentum. Is it better? All right, thank you. I didn't kill the vibe. I lost some momentum. You know what? I was building up and building up and building up. And then it just went. It was a crescendo of sorts. You know what I'm saying? And we were doing fantastic. Hitting the goal broke the internet. That's true. It did. I feel bad about it, but that's why I'm back. Yes. The America's Most Wanted segment. What did I think about that? Well, to be quite frank with you, I didn't think much about it. I thought it was a good thing. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's it's just frustrating, you know, but it's a good thing. Any sort of, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's so frustrating. It's just a frustrating case. Yes, of course. That's exactly correct. I didn't think it was like earth shattering. I don't know that much about the guests that they had on there. And so I thought it was fine. I did. Honestly.
Mary donated $5 through Super Chat. I feel like this announcement guy is distracting, so you're welcome.
I like him. Thank you. Appreciate that. Exposure. That's it. So I thought it was good that they dedicated even 10 minutes of nationally televised that they nationally televised it. I thought that was great. So I don't know. I don't know how much like they were the folks that talked about it were briefed on the show or anything like that. Some interesting theories, like that whole. I don't really want to talk about the case too much, but I think I can talk about it with. I'll talk about it with Chris a little bit more, but I don't know. It's just the thing about it is everybody is speculating. Everybody becomes a body language expert. And I don't know. I don't know. The one thing that I agreed with was the lady saying somebody knows something more. That they agree, most of them agreed that he didn't probably wander off on his own. So, and I agree with that. I just don't think that that's something that did happen. But I didn't watch it when it happened. I'll tell you why I didn't watch it when it happened, because I just knew that it was just going to be like the circle that we run in. I just knew that it was just going to be everybody talking about Chris and Katie and Seth, who all participated in it, which is great. But it was just I knew what it was going to turn into. And I just purposely tuned out to it. Like I said, I just watched it less than an hour ago for the first time. And I even fast forwarded through the introductions of the people. I didn't even want to see that. No offense. It just, I didn't think that they were going to do anything earth shattering, but I'm glad that it happened. And that's all I can say. That's all I'm very, very glad that it happened. Because America's Most Wanted has helped solve many cases. And so it was good. It was fine. I don't know, man. I just get yeah, it was terrible. It's heartbreaking to listen to. Like I said, I don't think that anybody came off bad or good. I just think that I think that I just think it was fine. But it was a little weird. The one thing that was a little weird was that Katie made a very upfront about Chris being at work. It just that's always bothered me. It's like, oh well, police haven't confirmed it, but I was, and anyway, I'm not going to accuse him of anything, but it's like that has to be said. That has to be said, and it's like, okay, cool. We get it. He was at work. So I always think that it's like Chris wants everybody to know that he wasn't there. The same thing, Don used to do that too. Don would do the same thing. He would always, well, I was at work. But these fellas that were at work are talking they're basically the spokesman for the house. Well, my wife this, it's like if you weren't there, then you weren't there. That's all. I just think that it's just, you're not there. I get wanting to support your wife, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Sebastian, and I hope that he's out there and doing fine. Honestly, it's terrible. I used to just think that was so crazy, especially with Dawn. I mean, Dawn was always saying, well, I wasn't there. I was at work. I wasn't there. I was, it's like, geez. Okay. And I'm not saying that they were or they weren't. It's just, yeah, it's like stuff. I think that that's part of it. I think that maybe they think that they're protecting their wives, and they very well may be. And I have no issue with protecting your wife. However, I would have an issue, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but I would have an issue if somebody was protecting somebody that knew what happened or had direct involvement in it. I don't care if it's your significant other or not. And I'm not saying that that's what but that would be my major problem, is just that if people aren't being honest. I mean, that's a huge problem. That would be a huge problem. So, that being said, Don had the most to say. And most of it was, but I wasn't there, and you're like, okay. I mean, okay. I take you at your word. Kelsey says, I really just wish they could have all worked together. It's unfortunate for Sebastian that they couldn't. Well, look, they went on this show. They did this show together. I mean, I'm sure they weren't side by side, but it was nice to see all three of them out there. And so, I don't know. I have some grace for that. I promise you I do. I really think that them doing it is a good thing, was a good thing. All of them. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. And that's how it should be. Problem is, the whole working together thing, I don't know, man. There's just been so much shit between everybody. So, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, give me some time. Like I said, I just watched it. So I'll have to watch it again. And then tomorrow on the lab, I'll talk about it a little bit more and give you more of my thoughts. And then I'll see what McDonough thinks too. I'm sure he'll have something to say. No shortage of takes from that guy. He's good at it too. I like hearing, because it's like somebody that's actually done this, not a bunch of internet fakes. Like, you know,
You are morbidly obese.
think that they know everything about everything. Oh, let's talk litigation. Let's not.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
And I don't want to. Yeah, a big old Dumbo, dumb shit, big-eared losers, like trying to. He's just got a hard one for Chrissy, because Chris made Don look like shit, I guess. But Don did most of that. I didn't see. First of all, I didn't see Chris there when when Don decided to take a shit on a live. Swear to God, and then stand up and then expose his twigs and bears to the entire world. I didn't see McDonough there for that one. I also didn't see McDonough there when they pranked Mary. I didn't see him around there. That happened. This soundbite is him reacting to that situation.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but but whatever, you know.
He put the phone down like this. He says he was sitting down to pee, okay. But when he stood up to put his pants on, and let's just say, I truly, truly hope that he was only peeing, because he did not wipe his ass. Not that, and we would have watched. We would have seen the whole thing. We didn't, thank God. Yeah, but whatever. I like that part too.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but but whatever, you know.
Yeah, he was hammered off his ass, and he did not wash his hands, nor did he wash his hands. He didn't wash his hands, and he didn't wipe his bum. So he said that he was just sitting down to pee, because, you know, that's what most guys do. Most construction worker guys, you know, that do finishing work are trained to sit down to pee. I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I don't know. One thing I know about roofers is they love to sit down to pee.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but but whatever, you know.
All the guys on my construction site love to do that. I mean, I don't know. So I guess that's why he's always at, because apparently McDonough was also there, allegedly, when Dawn stole a lady's panties and then jumped in the van and hid in the back seat, and then they found cocaine on him too. Or when he punched his ex-wife in the face and blah, blah, blah. Spare me. Don did it to himself. Just because you want him to love you. Blah, 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 blah. Here, I'll show you guys this. People are pissed at me, dude. Like, there are people that are like mad. Why are you picking on him? What is your point? They don't. They was go, how many times are you going to do this? I'll do it as many times as I want. And I'll keep doing it. because I like to do it because it's funny. Because I hate him. Here we go. You guys ready? Burp, burp, burp. Oh, shit. Burp, 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 burp. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What a gorgeous couple. Oh, so sweet. That's going in a frame. I like your hat, Don. It's horrendous. Now, to be 100% fair, I doctored this photo. I took it. I doctored this photo, so this isn't him actually kissing him, but this came from inside his mind. Like I read his mind, like Whoopi Goldberg on Ghost. Like I was like, I wonder how White Boy like imagines. And then this came up. It's like, oh, sweet, that's cute. Good deal. You look good, buds, both of you guys. Oh, you did? You thought it was real? I just wanted to, just for clarity. Just for clarity, I just wanted people to make sure that they knew that this was an altered photo and that they didn't have to run it through an AI checker, because right around here, we're all about transparency. I don't have a picture of his ass, or it would be. If I had I just don't have a picture of it. Thank God. Yeah, you can get them at Target. You imagine being a 45-year-old wearing a Nirvana shirt. Teen Spirit. It's like the one song everybody knows. Like most people that own those Nirvana shirts can't name 2 Nirvana songs. Most people. I'm not saying Banana Fresh 1971, but I'm just saying, it's like, it's cute. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice photo. It's good. It's good. White Boy looks like he smells like piss. Like you get near him and it's like, smells like pee. I'm just saying that he looks like it. He looks like he smells like pee. People can look a certain way. That's the vibe that I get from him. He really did kiss Candace, yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, it's going on mine. It's going on my Christmas tree this year. And yeah, I mean, he smells like Tinkle. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's definitely going on a frame. I think I might actually make a memorialize this. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing, everything? It's actually on Candace's head or Candace's body, because White Boy actually did kiss Candace on the face, which is totally inappropriate. It really is inappropriate. I don't care what anybody says. Shouldn't be. I mean, what the? How is that not inappropriate? I would never kiss another man's wife like that. Not it's in his own house, in his own pad when he's like letting you stay there. I would never do that. Never. Not like that. I just don't think it's appropriate, but from everything that I heard that he was completely inappropriate the whole time he was there, eating out of dog bowls and shit. He ate out of a dog bowl. I was told he ate out of spaghetti out of a dog bowl. Smells like pea spirit. Is whistle while you lurk still here? Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong? Can you? 'Cause you're kind of the expert on this one. Can I get a ruling if you're still here about the spaghetti out of the dog bowl? I don't want to lie on somebody. I want to tell the truth. I want to tell the truth about what happened. I'm just saying that this is what I've heard and from reliable sources. Damn it. Oh, they did. Fudge. All right. It was something people made up. It wasn't me. I didn't make it up. But damn it. I was hoping it was true. I didn't make that up, but somebody did make it up. Gosh. All right. Well, look, we fact check around here. We stand on our work and our word. Oh yeah, dude. He may have not did it that time, but I'm sure at some point in his life he's eaten spaghetti out of a dog bowl. I'm just saying. But it could be true. You never know. I don't know. Maybe he ate egg drop soup out of a kitty litter box. PG made it up. I can see that happening, but it's still funny. Spaghetti nonetheless, too. Yeah, he could have had egg drop soup out of Clue's toilet. Oh, man. Oh. Does anybody want some miso soup? No, I'm good. I ate a piece of bark earlier from the forest, and it might have had poison oak on it because my throat's itching really, really bad. Oh God. Yeah, it's. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know what you guys want from me. It's Lab After Dark. What's up, Juicy J? I would not be able to eat anywhere near that. I do like spaghetti, but I think I would probably pass on Dawn spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweater already. Dawn spaghetti. Or can't. I don't know which one cooked it. Don't ruin miso soup for me. All right. Sorry. Everybody's stomach okay? Nobody's vomiting? Vomitous? till you have the time to listen. I like that. I really do like that song. Lab Before Barf. It's a good one, though. Zoe's quick. I gotta tell you. I mean, I don't know. I was invited there once, but I'm good. I mean, maybe I'd eat pizza outside or something if I brought my own. I mean, I could probably stomach eating. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It's just filthy. It's just filthy. Miso soup. Miso soup. So the last time that we were here, and we were listening to Crabtree give this awesome explanation about something that none of us gave a shit about, but it was fascinating because it was like a bunch of sentences that didn't make any sense, and some of them seemed like they were before and after and skipping a few sentences along the way. And it was one of the most fascinating 10 minutes of conversation I've ever heard. And I think that to kind of get us back in that stance, I'm going to pump that audio for you right now just so we can hear.
The one that chose your moderators. Because I feel like I need to. I clicked, and now I'm like, shit, I got to organize this. And I found myself to be procrastinating a lot, which is fucking irritating, excuse my language. But if you understood the frustration I had today or the last like couple of weeks where it's just, I can't seem to get started on something I need to. And if I'm stuck, I usually get stuck on the less most important shit. There you go. Good God. And it tends to be what's happened most important on something I need to. And if I'm stuck, I usually get stuck on the less most important shit. There you go. Good God. And it tends to be what's happening to me a lot lately. And I'm trying to figure this out, man. Yeah, I know a lot of people actually try to stay away from it. Poppy, yeah. Dude, man, I'll tell you this. It's the Tony shit. When I come up on clues, obviously y'all know I talked about it already. The Tony shit, I think, is a must. It needs to happen.
No, sweet soul. It's not least important. It's less important one. Least important, less important. The less, yeah, here we go. The less, most, less, most, less. The most less to the most less, less, most less of last, most.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat. Like, I wish Sebastian's name wasn't involved with it, if that makes sense. And I think that's another problem, that when coming at these individuals that are doing this, they have all associated themselves with fucking Sebastian and think that there's some higher power. And it's really just irritated me to the point to where you have really just took this young man's name who did not deserve this, and you're utilizing it in a way to have self-gain, if that makes sense, because it's nothing that they're doing is important, if that makes like, think about this. When have you seen an active search? When have you seen anything by these people other than the just outright bullshit? You know, I continue to push forward. I think about Sebastian every day, man. It's hard to, I guess, put it away. I mean, dude, I went searching the other day. That's no lie to tell. But at the end of the day, I can't allow myself to go back down that road or to go in a position to which I think that I've got to prove who I am or myself. I don't have to prove nobody to nobody who I am. Like, I know what I've done.
Straight
I
to the
know
dome
how
and
much
straight
I
to the
put
throat.
into this. And I got in an argument with somebody the other day who tried to tell me once again, I don't know why you keep taking up for Chris. Chris, again, blaming Chris. And at the end of the day, where is your proof? Where is your solid proof that, this man has done anything? I mean, if anything, Chris has been super awesome with me, dude.
So he's been super awesome with Crabtree. Check him off the list.
There's a lot of things I've talked to Chris about outside of just normal day-to-day shit, or Sebastian, especially when I took the motion to step away. Chris had told me, hey man, it's all right to need to get help. You focus on yourself, focus on your family, focus on all these things. But not one time was it a negative approach. But yet, from the other side, you seem to see all these frequent flyer attackers, is what I call them. I have to speak on BJ for a second because I feel like I need to.
Do you want me to fast forward through that, or do we sit through this? Because I heard this yesterday, but it was hog shit when I heard it yesterday.
I've never
just play it.
Heard somebody gaslight somebody as much as she does. And last night,
that's what I said.
Clue would say something on.
Oh, this wasn't yesterday. This day before. But I got to tell you that these dudes that want to fight everybody using gaslight is so funny to me. It's just unbelievable. They gaslit me. Oh, they're gaslighting me. Oh, I was gaslit.
Queen's panel that really irritated.
Take your gaslighter and shove it up your ass.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
Oh, I'm being gaslit.
Irritated me. Mostly coming from that you don't have control of your chat. And you don't allow for the dumb shit to happen. And you shouldn't be the one that gets the blame, but at the same time, you're the one that chose your moderators.
You gaslit me by choosing your moderators. Gaslighting. That's what, see, and white boy uses gas. He's like, oh, you're a gaslighter. These guys are gerunds. Do you know what a gerund is? Does anybody know what a gerund is? I don't know. Probably. Nobody watched. That's the thing. So nobody's like talking. There's like,
you're the same person that has countless times come after individuals. I didn't even know who you were, BJ, at all.
It's a male Karen.
And you come at me, dude, and you addict shame the ever living fuck out of me.
Oh.
Why? So again,
you addict shamed me. Do you hear the crazy shit that they say about Brittany? Honestly, and I'm not even white knighting for her. Although I think that she's 10 times better than all the other people that tell her just hog shit. But do you hear the shit that they say about Brittany? And you're crying about being addict shamed, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure that she's been addict shamed too. It's not nasty because nobody's there. Like, nobody cares. Did he ever apologize for blaming her for him being seen doing things in the woods? No. No, he look, I'm not even saying that she did. But nobody was addict shaming. I mean, you were snorting shit in the woods. I mean, addict shaming. You were snorting shit in the woods while saying that you were looking for a child, a missing child, while snorting shit in the woods. That's all I'm saying, Steven. Like, come on, man. That's not addict shaming somebody. Is it?
It's like, oh, let me raise this hand while I'm really doing something with this one. I think there's a motive. If you've noticed, I think there is something to say. And I'm going to say this, and I hope nobody takes offense to this.
Here we go.
In Clue's situation, Clue's like my family.
She's not like his family. They're not related at all. I think they just recently met. I mean, because of this, like my family. Okay. It's like my family.
Is like my family, and I will stand behind them. I don't give a shit what it is. I will stand always behind them, being that
What if there's like a quadruple homicide and they were convicted? I'm not saying that they were, but would you stand by him then too? I wouldn't. If my best friend, if I found out, I was like, you know what? I don't think so, buddy.
I know they would never put me in a position that what they were doing or why they were doing something.
This is where it's really hard to follow along. So let's just hang out.
Stand behind them. I don't give a shit what it is. I will stand always behind them, being that I know they would never put me in a position that what they were doing or why they were doing.
It's funny that a lot of the people over there, or anywhere, the people that don't like me on here, because they clipped they clipped like parts of my podcast from, I don't know, 5-7 years ago. And, they put like the very worst little things that they could find in there. And I told one Hitler joke. One. And it was tasteless, I guess. But that made me a racist forever. An anti-Semite and a racist. But I'm not.
Something was on the wrong side of the aisle. Usually when Cletus is a very, very analytical thinker, very logical sense. He don't try to put shit together and do all this. No, it's a black and white thing. Includes the same way. But last night it really got to me because BJ made the comment about I don't even want to fucking say it, to be honest with you, that Clue trafficked her baby girl. First and foremost, BJ, I'm going to tell you this, buddy. I'd probably stop where you're at because there's one thing in this world that I would almost guarantee.
Or what? Like, I don't understand this. You might want to stop, or you might want to, or what? Or what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Steven?
That Clue will go.
What are you going to do, Stevie? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing. You're not going to do anything. You're just talking shit. You're just running your chops. You're just trying to get in Clue's good graces, which if that's the person you're trying to impress, God help you.
Her baby girl. First and foremost, BJ, I'm going to tell you this, buddy. I'd probably stop.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, everybody stop because he said that.
Where you're at. Because
no, she did not say that.
There's one thing in this world that I will.
She never said that any child was being trafficked.
I would almost guarantee that Clue will go absolutely real life on. That is when you mention.
So is that a threat by proxy? I am curious about that. Is that a threat by proxy? Because when people talk about going real life, that's something that somebody would go real life about. Does that mean that somebody's going to get hurt? Is that what that means? So Steven is now threatening Brittany via Cluminati. All right, got it.
Her daughter. Clue's
For something that she didn't even say.
one of the best mothers I've ever seen, hands down. And I'm not.
Well, did you ever meet Mother Teresa? No? Mother Mary? The mom of the Addams family?
Saying that because
I'm not just saying it. You're just saying it because you're just kissing ass.
we're friends. I'm saying it because I've seen it with my own eyes. Cletus is a hands down amazing father.
What do? They like feed their kids? It's good. I mean, I don't,
And I continue
when are you the arbiter of who's good at what?
to applaud them because they have such a great relationship. And I do talk about them a lot. And I talk about them a lot because I admire them and I look up to them because what they bring to, not only life, but in general knowledge. They could have left me out to dry. They could have left me run and fucking wreck my life. I lost my wife. I'd have lost all kinds of shit. Instead, they both stepped forward and said, "Hey, man, you need help." And I don't think anybody will ever understand what that meant to me. And for the simple fact that they said, "Hey, man, it's okay if you need to be on medication for ADHD or whatever it is you got going on."
Honestly, I don't know. And look, I don't want to. I would not comment on how good of parents they are. I don't know. I know that they're mean, nasty people on the internet, but I don't know. I don't know how good they are at anything. Guess what? And I say this with all of my heart. I don't care either.
Fine. But again, I'm so sick and tired of the narratives being pushed out there by these individuals, and especially BJ, when I again saw so many people get gaslit by this woman who continues
There it is again.
to. And then like
Straight
Granny,
to the dome and straight to the throat.
poor Granny, dude. Granny stood 10 toes down. Granny
We talked about this the other night, and somebody left a comment, and I don't know if it's true or not. And if they said that their husband only has 2 stumps, so he can't stand 10 toes down, but he does stand 2 stumps down. And I don't know if that was real or not. If it was, God bless you. That was a real comment that was left. I don't know if I should have laughed or not. Now I have to show you. I have to show it to you because anyway, I don't know if they were serious or not.
is a fucking champ in my book. Granny is absolutely. And I know that me and Granny's had back and forth, and it wasn't never a back and forth. It was just something I'd done.
No, it was them telling you that they didn't like you and that you're a liability or whatever. It's the same way they treat everybody. Matter of fact, I think Clue and Cletus are the only ones that haven't talked shit about you. That's all I'm saying. But you're fine with all of them. Okay.
Triggered her to be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" With right question, right? Dude, I did a lot of weird shit.
We know.
And at the end of the day, the only way to correct somebody if they're making a true mistake is saying, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" And again, you think there would be a lot more there would be a lot more people that would be receptive to that. Instead, they can't handle like constructive criticism, or they can't handle the ability to navigate their own life. So then at the end of it, what do? They attack any individual that has a different opinion of them. Or, we ain't making all this up. This is, we never said theories or facts, but you fucking really ran Katie into the ground. And then you go on and attack Julia. Now let's talk about Julia, because I've refrained from this one a lot, to be honest with you guys.
All right. So Now we are finally where we're supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to get his thoughts. We're going to get his thoughts on Julie Skolnick. So this could get very interesting. And you know what? I'm expecting, I swear, I promise you, I'm expecting some just beautiful soliloquy of depth and knowledge and faith and all kinds. I think that this is going to be his Mona Lisa. This is going to be his white Bronco, his great white buffalo. He is going to drop knowledge on us, the likes of which we have never seen. I feel that this is going to be on par with the Gettysburg Address, Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream.
I do not like her.
We're off to a rough start. He's got time to make up for it, though. Trust me. He's going to make it up here. He's going to turn this into something. Something big's going to happen.
But it's not because I hate her. It's not because I just don't know who Julie is. Skolnick, whatever her name is. The things that this woman had said was really vile. And then there's a point, though, when Tony and all these people are coming at her that I do have to kind of be like, hey, no, I don't give a shit who you are. You don't. Given what I've been through with Tony Mathis, I would take anybody's side at this point over this piece of shit. I will forever say that, you know, the long list of things that Tony Mathis has done, said, or, you know, came up with, where he said he never attacked Katie. He's never done all this shit, when I can tell you verbatim, yes, he has. I was around for it. And I've been told this 900 times now. Oh,
I think that he called her Julie Skolnick. I swear to God. But I don't even want to go back and find out if he did. I don't think I can. I mean, I can, but I don't think I want to. Julia Skolnick or Skoldick. I swear to God, I heard that.
well, Steven's still working with fucking Tony, or Steven's still with Seth, or doing this. I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I would wipe my ass with razor blade pine cones before I ever would talk to that piece of shit again.
There it was. That's what I was looking for. That is what I was looking for. There we go. He painted his Mona Lisa. He gave his Gettysburg Address. He did it seamlessly. I knew that you would come out on top here, my friend. Oh, I got to tell you that this is, it goes Gettysburg Address, Stephen Crabtree's ass razor blade pine cones, Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat. Period. I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I would wipe my ass with razor blade pine cones.
Oh no. Oh God, my sternum's starting to hurt.
Before I ever would talk to that piece of shit again. Period.
What are
Now, dude, I would wipe my ass with razor blade pine cones.
what are razor blade pine cones? Is that a real thing? Or is there such razor blade? Why would is that a thing that I don't know about? Not a real thing. Got it. So he could have went one way or the other with it, but he wants razor blades that are made out of pine cones. He'd rather wipe his ass with razor blades that are made out of pine cones.
Before I ever would talk to that piece of shit again. Period. And I would assume they're going to try to sue me or do whatever the fuck they do. I really don't give a shit. But I can assure you, I would much rather fucking wipe my ass with razor blade pine cones than
He did it again.
to ever fucking hear from this guy again. The dude is manipulative. He is a puppet master. He has to have control. He is the epitome of what you call a narcissist. Now, a lot of us have said
It's a gaslighting narcissist. That's what I'm saying. He could have. I don't know, man.
somebody's a narcissist in our lifetime, but I'm going to
He's talking about Tony Mathis.
assure you, this man is a whole nother fucking level. You know, it's just like when Yada, whatever the fuck her name was, you know, you notice she said verbatim, Tony isn't who you think he is. Tony is this individual behind the scenes and he's an asshole. But you notice how quickly she got shut down. She didn't even say, I don't think she even finished it because she was up on Clue's panel. But again, I've watched all this unfold and I'm listening. Like I'm not a part of this anymore. And I'm frustrated, to say the least, because
He's what?
I'm frustrated. And I'm frustrated, to say the least, because I really feel like if we're not going to move with forward progress on Sebastian's case any longer, then what are we doing? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, why are we giving any attention to people like BJ or these others? Now, Clue, by all means, has a green light, and I'm just being honest, man. You don't bring somebody's kids up. Queen, Granny, I understand it. But some part of me wonders if this woman is a distraction because we're all embedded in watching what BJ does because BJ's dumb enough to come back and keep saying dumb shit.
I mean, that's like the dumb pot calling the dumb kettle black. I've listened to Brittany before, and she speaks better than you by a lot.
I don't get it because you would have thought by now, truthfully, BJ would have just vanished, to be honest. And I mean, like
vanished and corrupt.
Not in a sense of like dis-a-fucking-peered, so don't take and run that to the bank, BJ, because you will, oh my God, did you fucking hear Steven? He said, I wish she would vanish. No, dog, I said, I wish you would shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day, I can shit in one hand and want in the other, and I can promise you the one with shit's going to fill up faster than the wants. And at the end of it, I can't tell you what to be.
He doesn't watch her. All he's doing is dog whistling, white knighting.
In a program that is a sport, and these individuals will drag you to the bottomless pits of hell. This woman is a distraction. At the end of the day, why are we giving any attention to people like BJ or these others? Now, Clue, by all means, has a green light. And I'm just being honest, man.
So he doesn't. He's like, I don't know why any of you guys pay her any attention except Clue. Clue does it right because Clue's my family. We're like family.
You don't bring somebody's kids up, Queen, Granny. I understand it,
They don't.
but some
like
part
him.
of me wonders if this woman is a distraction because we're all embedded in watching what BJ does because BJ's dumb enough to come back.
And just don't watch. I don't understand. Like, just don't watch if you don't like it.
And keep saying dumb shit. I don't get it because you would have thought by now, truthfully, BJ would have just vanished, to be honest. And I mean, like, not in a sense of like disappeared, so don't take and run that to the bank, BJ, because you will, oh my God, did you fucking hear Steve?
No, you're the one that said it. Malachi, you know what? I mean, he is being a bit piggish here. He's going overboard. White knighting. That's what he's doing. I promise you, that's exactly what he's doing. He's being really weird.
Even he said, I wish she would vanish. Now, dog, I said, I wish you would shut the fuck up.
Well,
But
I mean, I've wished that before with you, but I want you to keep talking.
at the end of the day, I can shit in one hand and want in the other. And I can promise you the one with shit's going to fill up faster than the wants. And at the end of it, I can't tell you what to do. What I would say is probably disengage from the people you're with. And
Stephen giving life advice.
you will learn the hard way. I promise you. It's going to come the very hard
What is it? I mean, how does anybody listen to this shit and take it seriously? Like, I listen to it because it's ridiculous.
way. It did for me. It did for others. People that are around Tony Mathis and these individuals will drag you to the bottomless pits of hell, and they will climb out of it using your back to fucking step on.
That's not a bad analogy. But how do you climb out of a...
But you come out of it to the bottomless pits of
How do you climb out of a bottomless pit? That's the one thing that I'm having problems with. If it's bottomless, you can't climb out of a bottomless pit. It's the pits of hell. You can climb out of the pits of hell, but the bottomless pits you're definitely not climbing out of. Even if you stand on somebody's back, it's not going to make it. It's not going to help. Standing on somebody's back trying to climb out of a bottomless pit is not going to work.
hell, and they will climb out of it using your back to fucking step on. But you don't see this right now.
See, it would have been a good analogy if you'd have just said the pits of hell. Like they would, they'll drag you down to the pits of hell and then climb out of that pit using your back as a step stool or something.
You believe everything you hear. And again, I laugh so hard over a lot of the stuff too over the past few days. I'm going to tell you this. I don't agree much with the house thing, but I can't help but to laugh at it because, again, there was directives and mods in your chat that continue to go at and say the things that they do while you consider your hands washed.
I mean, you might be able to climb out of a bottomless pit then.
Of it, which
let's see, Clue and Queen on the top 100 in super chats in US. Really? Damn, it's crazy.
I'm almost positive you have multiple accounts. So my other thing is what is going on with this hacking shit? Now, I haven't brought this out to the public yet. Only one other individual I know, two, sorry, because I got the text today. I've been hacked on my laptop now 2 different times to where I'm running a program that is a spoof program that you can't see my computer. Now, what was
I think it's the damn gates to hell, a quote from one of my favorite shows. I've heard the pits of hell too, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
even weirder is my iPhone. My iPhone would get a link on it the other day, and then all of a sudden, I think it was I mowed the grass today, by the way. So if you see me like twitching or blinking a lot, I have fucking something in this eye, and it's irritating the shit out of me. Would get a link on it the other day, and then all of a sudden, I think it was I mowed the grass today, by the way. So if you see me like twitching or blinking a lot, I have fucking something in this eye, and it's irritating the shit out of me right now. I believe innocent, and I want y'all to be aware of it, because it caught me off guard. And again, I think it's something that's very important. It's this right here.
Is he trying to blame his stuff being hacked on the green team or the spirits? I don't know. I'm not really twitching and tweaking are the same thing. I don't know, to be honest with you. Am I on the green team? I'm not sure if I'm on the actual, what they consider the green team. It gets hacked because he puts his phone up to like this so everybody can see his shit. I didn't even know there was an actual team.
I don't know if y'all can see
I
that.
think they consider me part of the team, though. They consider me on it? Okay.
That.
They consider me on in a non-existent thing? Okay.
So it's like, it says it will change your email address.
I didn't even have to get jumped in or anything, which is crazy. Usually when you get in a gang, you usually have to get jumped in. That was the easiest initiation ever.
So Apple's private relay email addresses found at private.
It's like that one time I tried to join the Crips. They were like, okay, but we all got to beat you up first. And I was like, never mind. Never mind. I'm good. I thought joining a gang.
Jez donated $49.99 through Super Chat. Thanks, Josh. Crabtree Red is better talking to the dead.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Jazz, very much. That's very generous of you. And yes, I was trying to join the Crips, and they were like, "Okay, we all got to beat they start to form a circle around me. Like, what are you guys doing?" They're like, "Wow, we're gonna beat the shit out of you." And I go, "Why are you gonna beat the shit out of me?" And they're like, "Because you want to join our gang." And I was like, "Well, I don't want to join it that bad." So we stopped there. But I mean, if I didn't, I've always wanted to be in a gang.
Or privaterelay.appleid.com are used with sign-in with Apple's Hide My Email function. So this is what got me. Now, I logged in and I seen this and I was like, what the hell is this? Now, mind you, Clue and Cletus can tell you the same thing. Clue's computer has been getting hacked. So
by who?
The only thing I could think of is that it has to be coming from these individuals. Now, call me fucking crazy, but why else would you target individuals? And just ironically, I have the same shit going on that Clue does and one other individual. I don't think that's,
How do you know that you're getting hacked? That's my question.
Think that's just strange or coincidence. No. And let me find out that it is the case. Mind you, let me tell you what I did.
Holy shit. Let's watch that again.
Going up. So it's just on that Clue does and one other individual. I don't think that's just strange. Our as individuals, and just ironically, I have the same shit going on that Clue does and one other individual. I don't think that's just strange or coincidence. No. And let me find out that it is the case. Mind you, let me tell you what I did growing up. So I used to work at Bedrock Digital Computer. I do a lot of stuff with computers, and I'm actually really good with them, more than people think. I suck with video editing and other things like that, but I'm really good at Python scripting and Java scripting, C++. Matter of fact, do you know that most of the cell phone towers run off of Python scripting, to which I write? Now, here's what's crazy. If you don't think that I won't spend an ample amount of time to track these people down or track this person down, you can't hide behind a VPN. You can say you can, but I can assure you, you can't hide. And at the end of it, I'm going to pray that it's not anybody affiliated with them, and it's just some fluke ass shit. And it's an email maybe that went out that was amongst all of us who are, true crime people or people who are searching. I don't call myself true crime because God knows I suck. Stephen does not need to be reporting anything back to y'all. I would like to talk about cases, and I think it would be super cool to share that experience with you guys. But you don't want to take my info. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm liable to tell you that a fucking elephant, was branded other than, what was needed to be put out there. And it's just me being honest with y'all. I do enjoy true crime a lot. Hold on just a second. This damn contact's going to piss me. I'm going to have to take these out. I still ain't got finished cutting my grass, by the way, guys. That shit grew like, I'm telling you, I have to cut this shit twice a week right now. The amount of rain we're getting. But anyways, I just want to know really what's going on and what the motive is behind all this, because I've gotten to a point to where I'm always going to watch Granny, Clue, Truth, these individuals, but it makes it very hard for me to want to get on. And every day, BJ has this "oh poor me" bullshit, right? Where it's like, oh, this is, I would never, wow. And it's like, but you fucking did. Like, I don't think she watches watches anything she has said in the last fucking year alone to understand why this happened or what's happening. And you continue to allow your mods to run fucking rogue, dude. Get that under control, or not, or maybe don't have mods and understand. Face the heat for the things that you've said, dude. I've had to do it. I get my ass lit into all the time because of things I've said. And I'll tell you, I've made fucking mistakes, but there's only so many times you can make a mistake before it's not a mistake and it's just repetitive and you're being stupid and selfish like I was, because I told y'all how many times I say, man, I fucked up. I let my emotions get ahead of me. I've done this and I've done that. And what was the key word that I always said? I made another mistake. But in reality, is it another mistake?
That's not a key word. That's like 10 words.
Or is it that you're too selfish to understand that this isn't about you or what somebody says about you or what's going on over here? This is about a young man who is 16 years old, still missing, and we have no more answers than we did back when he first went missing. That's a huge problem. While all in the same boat, right? Our boat, we have people who continue back when he first went missing.
Okay.
That's a huge problem. While all in the same boat, right? Our boat, we have people who continue to connect themselves to this young man that bounce in and out, that say that they want the right thing or want the good things to happen and for him to be found. And we can all want to keep our fingers fucking crossed and say, yeah, hell yeah, let's bring him home alive. But in reality, you can't. Also, in the same.
This is punishment. And you will listen to every word he has to say. I'm just kidding.
same foot say, "Oh, Chris and Katie hurt him." You see where I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? I think that if we could just shift focus back on who Sebastian was as an individual, or who he is as an individual, then, maybe I understand not doing a lot of lives, because let me say this: you can only reverberate so many things that have already been said and that's out there in the open. But at a point to when is it, that we are beating a dead horse? You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that expression wrongly, or maybe I should have used another word to say that with Sebastian. But again, none of this is a positive outlook or anything positive happening. Instead, we have to rely. I've seen Jay. She does it. She talks about Sebastian and who he is. I've seen Granny do it. I've seen Clue. But in the same foot, you've got the other side who continues to say that they're all about Sebastian, but continues only talking about the crime.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't. I don't think I can listen anymore. This has only been 24 minutes.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat. Or theory of crime that happened, not about the.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it feels like we've been here for 4 hours.
Young man. And so I look back and I look at every time that, Tony and Seth had said, oh, why they didn't want to have a search crew up here. Now, mind you, this is back first week of May. So when y'all seen all those text messages come out, I think Jay actually had a really good show the other day.
This guy glazes ass more than anybody I've ever seen. So it feels weird. No, I don't keep rewinding. I don't keep rewinding. I don't. 24 hours or 24 minutes. It feels like 24 hours.
Where she was talking about these
let's
text
just
messages.
hang in there for a minute.
What was funny is that is the same fucking time span that I watched a change. And I'm not bullshitting. I wasn't involved in no group text messages with Tony and his old minions or whatever you want to call it. But there was a total shift. And I mean total shift, which would happen just right after Chris and Seth. You see Chris at Seth's truck, and everybody's like, oh, Chris was yelling at Seth. And really, it wasn't even like that, man. He was upset. He might have had a tone, but he wasn't screaming at him. I can guarantee that. And at the end of it all, I mean, you heard what Seth said in that interview. And then you watch everything.
Yes, he did. He said that I don't like her, but he doesn't hate her.
Flip a whole complete 180. And I was reading those text messages, and I always thought it was weird because it's like from the very beginning, it has been about this narrative of, okay, we're going to push this out there and see if people grab onto it. And that's what I'm getting. And it's fucking stupid because
I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing.
You really had a group of individuals. Did you read these text messages?
This is amazing.
Like, dude, I paused Jay for a second. I'm sitting there reading all this shit.
Absolutely amazing. Wow. We all need a break. Just give me just summon. Oh. I want you to pay me like one of your French girls. Okay, but you smell like pee. I'll never forget this moment. A moment like this. Some people wait a lifetime for that one special kiss. Oh, I can't believe it's happening to him. Some people wait a lifetime. You look like, you smell like piss. Oh, man. It's really beautiful. It really is. I mean, you know, if there's just people out there listening, it's just who put the hat on there? I don't even know who put the hat on. A moment like this, I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. Oh, get on my lifeboat. We're going down together. It was beautiful. God. So weird. I don't get it. I mean, whatever, dude. It's stupid. I don't know how much more Crabtree I can listen to, but I'm gonna try.
Mind boggled. Like,
because tomorrow or Monday, we're gonna have a whole nother different thing. We're gonna talk about White Boy, how him and his wife scammed scammed that funeral home. It's not.
These
funny.
people
It's not funny.
really think this shit, and they're way out there.
I'm hungry too.
And then you got Michaela, that was like, I mean, I guess she was 3 sheets in the fucking wind. Who knows? Because or she was in somebody's sheets. Who fucking knows at this point?
Good one. Good one. Then Geo, who's stopping you? Well, there was room for 2.
Point. It's just like T-Rev running his mouth all this time. You know what's fucking funny about T-Rev? It's funny because this T-Rev talks shit about me. It's weird how.
Aw, bummer.
When I was face to face with him, he didn't say nothing to me. He shook my hand, but then to I believe it was the bookstore. It was still there. That's on that south. He's not scared of anybody. The fucking whole charity. Again, when you read all these people and all their shit, it's all the same thing. It's just like mine. I think my description, it has all the missing stuff. I think it's for Layla, Holland, Sebastian. And it just tells.
He hasn't dashed. Let me see. Hold on. He hasn't dashed in a couple. It's been a couple days. Let me see here. Hold on. High hope in the shadows. Not for nothing, but there was plenty of room for Jack on that lifeboat and that big ass double wide French door. God, that'd have been so cold. So cold.
You think that I'm gonna play with you?
I don't know if I have that in me tonight. I really don't. Did he do that? Jesus. Well, I apologize. I can. You guys are into it? Cuz I mean I could do another 30 maybe. But Okay, we'll do it. But let me just let's do a quick intermission, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go refill my Wawa.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you open that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
Okay. I think people think that it's over. It's not, but I was just taking a quick little intermission. Let's see here. Who's You didn't catch the live Brit did the other day. They were saying I left the green team. Who said that? No, come on. First of all, I didn't even know I was on the team. At least, I mean, I don't think so. Oh, that Muscles left the green team. It's so fucking stupid. Speaking of stupid. Let's pull this bad boy. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. No, they said it was an intermission. You didn't hear the part where I said, let me take a... I keep hitting the wrong one. Damn it. Here we go.
I keep more ammo on deck than a fucking Vietnam combat vet. I don't even know. I'm just talking shit. I don't know. I'm talking about whoever, you know? I'm just talking shit. I'm having fun, man. I'm doing what you're supposed to do.
But the thing is, I don't know.
Dude, you're supposed to live life, smile every day. You're not supposed to. I'm not supposed to get on here. Am I supposed to get on this bitch mad every day? You know?
I mean, you usually.
I mean, shit. I get on here to talk to the people I love. I see a bunch of people in here I love. Like, got genuine love for, like family shit, like people I would pull up with. And
Hey, Deets, I don't know if you saw this part, or I don't know if Unsupervised did, but last time we were watching, he was talking about how he needs 2 G's for a to put it down on a car, and he's like, and I'm not asking anything, and then he goes, thank you. He's like, thank you for that Cash App or whatever it was. I don't even remember. He was sipping big time. He was,
you know, take a weekend with them and go to somewhere and get it in as a family. Yeah, people like that. You feel me though?
In a quarter mile, take the US 31
What's
North Ramp.
up, my boy? What's up, Root, man? How you been, man? Long time no see. Long time.
I believe it's a rental that he's smoking in. Yeah.
I'm no see. You know what I mean? Damn, you're flying off the fucking interstate like your name was CP, motherfucker. Where you going? So goddamn fast.
Who's CP?
Excuse me, God. I
Drive
didn't mean to
northeast
say your
on
name
Main
in lane,
Street,
but damn.
Then turn left onto Eamon Place.
Just want me to be healthy? Smoking
Drive
cigarettes
northeast on
ain't,
Main
but
Street
boy, I
for
done
1
lost so
mile.
much weight and I've been working out every fucking day. I need to go work out at about 12 o'clock. I might get a protein shake before then. What time is it right now? 8:28? I've been working out every single day. Every single day. Real shit. And smoke. I need to get rid of this habit. This habit's bad, smoking.
Really? Why is he?
That's the only bad habit I have left is smoking, and then I gotta get these fucking shit piss poor teeth pulled the fuck out and some new ones put in. Cause I can't do that. Nope. When mommy tells you brush your teeth when you're young, you better go brush your motherfucking teeth, boy.
Sick.
Your ass will end up looking like a damn shit-stained boxer lying all the way down. You have more toothaches than a fucking nuclear warhead.
Drive northwest on North 7th Street.
That
Then,
worked
at
out.
700 feet, turn left onto Howerton Street.
I love the
Turn
gym.
left onto Howerton
I love
Street.
the gym, man. I so fucking love the gym. I might start playing ball again.
In
Like
700 feet, turn left
baseball.
onto North 6th Street.
they got a league out here, and I was thinking about jumping in that shit.
Man, regular Mickey Mantle.
Turn left onto North 6th Street.
You know what I mean? Toothaches and earaches are the absolute worst. That is true. Should I miss it, but I quit? I don't know,
I don't
man.
know
I
if
don't miss
In
it.
700 feet, turn right onto Main
Oh,
Street.
you talking about miss smoking? Shit. Hold up, y'all.
That's what I'm
Where's the hater anthem at?
Turn right.
Muscles, I'll tell you it's something funny is that the Braves have a dear I'm a San Francisco Giants fan through and through, but the Braves have a dear spot in my heart, and I'll tell you why. Because growing up, there were no cable deals like they have now. Every team has a cable deal in their market. But, you know, that the Atlanta Braves were owned by Ted Turner, who owned TBS. So all the games, all the Braves games were on TV every day because we had cable. It was Channel 11, TBS. And I used to watch the Braves play every single day because that was the only game that was on TV at the time. And so I grew up watching, you know, Fred McGriff, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, Terry Pendleton, and Julio Franco was like the oldest baseball player ever. Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones. I watched all those great teams, and Javi Lopez, the catcher. And it was one of my, yeah, exactly. Now the Bambino didn't play on that team, but I love the Atlanta Braves. Were a big thing for me when I was a kid.
Onto Main Street.
I gave them the content they wanted earlier. Yeah. It wasn't the content they wanted, but it was what needed to be heard.
I don't think Jose Canseco ever played on the Atlanta Braves. He played for the Yankees, the A's. I'm sure probably the Blue Jays too. Yeah, Ozzie Guillen played, or was it Ozzie Smith played on? Andrew Jones is amazing. His son is really good too, by the way.
Cause I be thinking about some shit like, yo, these dudes think they're really on top. Like, and I know a lot of them goofballs had shit to do, like passing shit around to try to tarnish me. I'ma burn every single one of y'all motherfuckers with the light of God.
Right.
I'm gonna burn your ass with the light of God. Yeah. They're probably, what?
In 800
What is
feet,
that?
turn right
You're
onto
gonna
Spring
burn my
Street.
ass with the light of God?
Turn right onto Spring Street.
Turn right on the, you ain't telling people where I'm at, bruh. Stop giving up my location. Trying to get someone hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna cover the BK trial. You're damn right I am. I don't care how I gotta do it.
Cover it how? You gotta watch it?
Arlene, I didn't see you in here, Mama. Arlene, what's going on? I miss you, my friend. I miss you.
Are you gonna stream it for 7 hours? Just put it on and stream it. I don't know why people do that. I'm probably for the ad revenue and weird, oddly timed price super chats, I guess. I don't know.
I miss you. I miss you. Man, I miss you guys for real.
Yeah, from jail probably.
He said, I think Ruth wants to be your man. Get that disrespectful fucking prick out of here. Rick Lake. Like, are you fucking... Can you make a better name? Rick Lake. I think Rick wants to be with you. You're sitting in your mom's basement stinking, boy.
It's always with the mom's basement shit.
I can smell them tomato rotten ass draws from here, boy. Damn. Boy, Rick Lake, that boy that got out the swamp. Boy's boxers look like a fucking, you know, the strawberry jelly mixed with the peanut butter in one can. That's what his fucking drawers look like. Sitting in his grandma's basement making 50 accounts instead of filling out applications or going to make some damn money, bro. Get your ass up and go do something. I'll talk shit to you while I'm sitting here doing it. I'm actually working right fucking now. And guess what? I don't need donations because I get my own. But I appreciate the love and shit, you know, y'all show. That's cool. You know how it's always been here. If you want to show love, that's on you. But I'll never beg nobody for nothing. So,
right.
So the genuine people who do show love and support, I appreciate every single one of you. More than you'll ever know. The people who that it always shows me who really fucks with me heavy. Now, money doesn't say, all right, this person fucks with you heavy. But when you see some,
so I mean, he's asking for donations, right?
somebody who's genuinely showing support, sending you messages, and you start to notice that this person, you know, they're not on no bullshit. They're talking cases, and they don't talk nothing about no drama. They want to see this little boy or this little girl found, or this dude or woman, whoever went missing, they want to see them found, or this case, there's something going on in this case and they want this covered. It's always about what, you know, we cover, the topics, and that's being a voice for the voiceless, right? Yeah.
That's another thing that and maybe I shouldn't hate it as much as I do, but for some reason I can't stand the voice for the voiceless thing. It's just tacky, especially when people like him use it. Voice for the voiceless. Typically, that's usually the medical examiner and detectives, usually.
Something like that, you know? You said just believe you will get where you want to be. Oh, I know I'm going to get where I want to be, Lady Roses. I promise you. I promise you. I put that on everything I love. You know why? Because every time I put my mind to something, I do it. Like right now, I got my mind on something, and I'm doing it. I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do, because that's what I plan. That's what I push forward. That's what I'm manifesting in front of me and doing at the same time. You know? I appreciate you. Thank you for the love, though. For real. I do appreciate the genuine folks. Salute.
Good night, Mary.
Give me an S. Give me a U. Give me a P. Give me an E. Give me an R. Give me a C. Give me an H. Give me an A. Give me a T. And I'll carve you soaps. And I'll do that. And I'll put you on Diarrhea Island. I'll put you on Diarrhea Island where they got fucking toilet paper palm trees, man. Yeah, roll of toilet papers hanging up the palm trees. You can wipe your ass with it. Heck yeah, T on a mission. Well, boy, yeah, I was talking to you last night. Remember, I was getting them $20, $25 orders back to back, boy. Have a good birthday party? You said what? You do you have a good... I need to quit smoking, y'all. That shit's actually gonna kill me. Real shit. Man, my eyes fuck. Damn, I need to shave.
Dude, somebody, I don't remember. I think it was White Boy was saying that something about, maybe it wasn't him. Something about a heart attack. Like, and dude, my blood pressure is it was last night when I took it, was 125 over 78. Beautiful.
Yeah. With that V12. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. These rappers ass and they probably get their booties touched.
He said it again. I gotta clip that.
Ew. Hold up. I'm moving this joint. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there this weekend, Juicy, actually. This weekend I'll be over there.
Re-rock. Hold up. Ew. These rappers ass and they probably get their booties touched. Ew.
Here's another problem I have with him saying that, because I remember when he went at unsupervised and he was like, is that how you talk to somebody who's been essayed? Blah, 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 blah. And I'll be there Saturday. And for some reason he always says the same line about getting the booty touched.
Hold up. I'm moving this joint. Yeah. Re-rock. Oh my God, y'all. Do you understand what is going on here?
Oh no, he's going to set the car on fire.
I don't think you do. Hold up 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
Nasty ass cigarettes and smoking in the car. You imagine, do they have a rule against this? Are you allowed to even do that? Can you smoke in the car as a door dasher? No, DoorDash drivers are generally prohibited from smoking or vaping in their delivery vehicle while working. This is due to hygiene, food safety concerns, as many lingering odors or particles could potentially contaminate food being delivered. It's unreal.
There we go. I had to fix the camera.
It's terrible.
I had to fix the damn camera, you know? Somebody said, yeah, this older woman, she was very nice. She goes, you got the eyes of an angel. She had me all blushing, 80-year-old. She had to be 80, 90. You got the eyes of an angel. I said, only if you knew what was inside, you know? A fucking devil. Papa Sal, you know? From New York. Used to make people's fucking pizzas after I'd beat their ass, you know? You know what I mean? Bum. Hold up, son. What the hell did they just have me do? Driving a horseshoe? What kind of shit was that? Yo, what about that shooting last night, bro?
That what?
Hold up, what did Leslie say? My mom is 85 and still dancing and singing Dear. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Leslie. I'm sorry that I missed your comment. I just seen it now, though. Thanks to Root. Root said stop spamming. She wanted me to see that. That's cool. I think that's awesome. It actually touches my heart. For real. Because
Touches his heart.
this can sound crazy, right? But I do the same thing, man, to my own music. I do the same shit to my own music. You know.
What do? You
I
make
get
it
down
suck?
to my own shit.
His music. I mean, I would honestly be like, yeah, he's good. His music's good. It sucks. It's really, really bad, and it's kind of embarrassing too.
Hold on, let me fix this. It's still not angled right. Re-rock. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now we're good.
He raps.
I had to drop that bad boy right there.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Either the devil do, you know better now. Oh, hell no, man. I ain't far from the devil. You look like you're doing good. Yeah, ain't no devil over here. Man, y'all people are rude, though, blocking up this spot, though.
He thinks he's black.
I feel like driving right down the damn sidewalk right now. Trev, if you don't get down to your own music, then you're not. Oh, I'm about to make some real music. I'm about to make a banger. I'm gonna surprise the fuck out of y'all with this next song.
Look, if it was a banger, I would be absolutely surprised.
I'm going into a professional studio here in Nashville, and I'm a cook.
He's gonna cook, baby. Cook.
Yeah, and everybody's catching some smoke on that bitch too. I'm going off on it.
You think I'm gonna be in the
Come
diss
on.
track? Subspective, thank you for becoming a member to the Lab Rat Insomniacs.
Come on, bro. What are y'all doing? This is straight up bullshit, y'all.
Oh my. He looks like a baby. He looks like a full grown baby.
I'm not a fan of this shit. Hell nah. Nope. Damn, bro. Can you not slow down for me, motherfucker? I gotta get out of here, bitch. Re-rock. Oh, you say you don't want. You don't. What's inside? Huh? Ain't no devil over here, boy. I said the devil. I was just talking shit, you know? I was just fucking off.
And Nashville has like the nicest, best studios of anywhere. I mean, there's tons of them, but they're all like, if it's a professional studio in Nashville, it's top notch stuff.
He said you growled. That was just backing off.
I don't know.
The devil is not. Nope. Not with me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ain't no devil over here with me. I promise you that right now. Hell nah. I beat the devil's ass. Cuss his ass the fuck out every day. He ain't gonna do shit. And if he does, oh well, fuck him. I ain't listening to nothing the devil tells me, so he can go eat a fat sausage.
He just told the devil he could go eat a fat sausage.
You know? Straight up. Yeah, it's like that.
Did you guys ever hear that thing about the guy that let me see, hold on. I'm gonna play it for you. Because it kind of reminded me of this really fast. You can eat a fat sausage, bro. It's so weird. Yeah, the clinging entity. Let me see if I can find it really quick. It's like this. It's like a Harry Potter dude. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, does he know who he is? Check it out. This is so funny.
I just got kicked out of church for saying fuck the devil. What the fuck? I thought we hated that motherfucker. I just got kicked out of church for saying fuck the devil. What the fuck? I thought we hated that motherfucker.
He's like, and he's the best part is he's like wearing a weird little cape. I always find that's like one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
The devil can go eat a fucking fat sausage. He's a coward.
Devil can go eat a fat sausage. Hold on. Such a stupid thing to say.
I just got kicked out of church.
Here it is. I want you to see the guy because it makes it even better. Look at this guy. He's the best.
I just got kicked out of church for saying fuck the devil. What the fuck? I thought we hated that motherfucker.
So stupid. Okay, back to it. Beautiful.
Hey, look, man.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
You mad because you mix this up, bro? Quit.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Mixing. Hey, look, man.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
You mad because you mix this up, bro? Quit mixing that trash, man. It's charging money like that. This shit don't sound good enough for all that, boy. Rev Gang 2020, let's get it. Look.
Rev Gang 2020, let's get it.
Come on, Maniac. You know you done fucked up, right? Your name's Maniac, but I'm about to put a motherfucking beating on your head like my name's Hit Brainiac. You copy Eminem and use his name for clickbait. The only engine getting flooded, your mother's on my dick. Say rev up, so you can blow my piston. We'll get on your knees if you really wanna kiss it. And now you're in your feelings cause you really suck at mixing it. You really got a problem, I can pull up with the quizness. I'm about that action, you're a pussy for real. Take a ride down my street, I'll make you follow the drill. You pussy cocky till I loosen up your bolts with this drill. I'm coming fresh out the asylum and I'm ready to kill. You said check my pedigree, but I'ma hit you with this triple H. Face looking like a mannequin when I connect this swing. You said I got an issue, I need some tissues, but I got you on at least walking it out like a shit.
Said I got some issues, I need a tissue.
You say I'm trash, but you're leaning on the can. So I'ma throw you on that bitch since you like to be a stand. Every song you make is like a bag of M&M's. When I get finished with this pussy, he will never stand again.
Like a bag of M&Ms.
Body getting mixes from this whoop, he needs to book me. Cause the shit he does to trash really shows me he's a rookie. Pussy, how you claiming that your mixes sound great? I see you standing in the shade with M's balls in your face.
Balls in his face. he's like, look at him. He's feeling it hardcore too. He's like, dude, this is dope. It's not. It's really, really bad. So I don't know.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
You guys, thank you so much. If you're just joining the stream, there's like another 40 minutes earlier if you care to watch it. It's a completely different live, but this is supposed to be all one. It wasn't. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you over on the lab and then Lab After Dark. 2 shows tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark.
Appreciate it.
Starting shortly.
Thank you guys. And also, we reached our goal earlier. It was very nice too. That was very kind. Thank you guys so much for everything. Yeah, we made it through, huh? And it was seamless towards the end. Had no issues. Devil can go suck a sausage. Whatever that means. Night Juicy! Yeah, let Rich know I'll be over there. Be over there this weekend. I've been wanting to come over and hang out. We always have fun. Sometimes I see Callie over at Man.
Lab After Dark.
Don't forget, Lab After Dark is the best late night show on YouTube. I don't care what anybody else says.
You're morbidly obese. Andrew the Giant. 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 You're morbidly obese. Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever. You know.
What's the point in causing any ruffle to be better?
Right.
Brontosaurus.
Suck a muffin.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
I'm sure that will be on the next file. And Pete came and said, was that? Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You're morbidly obese. You're morbidly obese. The lab is my boss.
What's the point in causing any ruffle to be better? What's the point in causing any ruffle to be feathered?
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever. You know.
I forgot to set our fucking goal for our 50 goal or whatever, but it starts out at $1, okay? Just like it did last time. So if we did 50 of them for $1, that's $50. So, thank you, Josh.
Suck a muffin.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever. You know.
Brontosaurus.
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People can say what they want in America. If he has a problem with freedom of speech, you can go back to China.
Black Ops starts now.
I just had a question for you. I was recently listening to some speech by the Dalai Lama. Don't ask me why I was listening to it, but basically the gist of it was, all the major religions, Mormon, Christian, Hindu, Buddhism, Unitarians, whatever.
Yeah, let me stop you right there because I think you have the wrong number. Okay, guys, are we screening the calls back there? Because it doesn't feel like we're screening them. I don't know why that call would come through. Where's Peyton at? Peyton, wait, where is he? Get a microphone. Yeah, go get a microphone for him. Peyton, you're in charge of screening the calls back there. What was that?
Just thought it was a good call.
That's why you let it through?
Just thought it was a good call.
Well, it wasn't a good call, was it?
I just thought it was a good call.
I know, but why would I want to take that call?
Just thought it was a good call.
You thought that it was a good call?
Thought it was a good call.
And you thought it was a good question?
Just thought it was a good question.
But it wasn't.
I thought it was a good question and a call.
You thought it was a good question.
Thought it was a good question.
Okay, got it.
I just had a question.
He doesn't know how to spell his daughter's name.
One more.
One more. Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Uh-oh, Sally said, don't you talk to that cat. That cat is a bad one. That cat is in the hat. He plays a lot of bad tricks. Don't you let him come near. You know what he did the last time he was here? Oh, that's so funny.
Bad.
Angie, you want to know what Lucas said to me yesterday in the privacy of my own home? He says,
"What you wanted you to lick his taint?"
Oh no, he says that on the air.
It's not an everyday occurrence. I want him to lick it.
He says that on the air, but what he says to me, he looks me dead in the eye and he says, Josh, poor people are just like rich people are just like poor people, but with money.
Okay, okay, I don't know what to do with that information.
well, what do you think?
I mean, and this is saying something that's coming from me. Like that's like one of the stupidest things that anyone can say.